Hi guys, welcome back to Future Dimensions 360. So after learning Axis Helper, now we are in GridHelper. We have to go on with GridHelper. That is actually GridHelper is like a two-dimensional, like a kind of floor, a pan. It will come under the objects. Like if you want to imagine like a kind of boundary or a kind of floor under your project, you can use GridHelper as well. Similar to your Axis Helper, it will be having two dimensions, that will be X and Y, a kind of boxes will appear. And similar to your Axis Helper, it's also an intrinsic attribute for React 3 fiber and comes under React 3 fiber canvas. You can simply copy the GridHelper as like a JSX, go on under your app.jsx. Inside the canvas opening and closing JSX, you can pass anywhere GridHelper. Simply, if you can go back to your scene, you guys can see the GridHelper is appearing like that. Okay, it's like a kind of boundary or a kind of floor appearing in your project. Okay, so again, it's actually inherited from object 3D class. So what you can do here is you can pass couple of properties to it. First of all, that's arc. Arc is what? That is showing first column. It's taking like 4 attribute as a parameter. The first one is your axis boxes, how many boxes you need on X plane, how many boxes you need on Y plane, and how many colors you need, like your primary color and your secondary color. Primary is normally hexa color and secondary is like a string color. You can go on and go do test any kind of color, whatever you want. I will be passing the same colors that we are using here, like that. Teal is a color, you can pass here red, green, blue, anyone you want. It's up to you. If I'll go back here, I can see now I have 20 boxes on. If I will go back up, see 20 boxes on this side, 20 on this side, 20 on this side, 20 on this side, 20 on this side. Each side I will be having 20 boxes in my plane. So this is how you can go on. You can rotate that as well because it's from 3D. How you can rotate it? Simply you guys can go on with rotate -x, and that will be rotating the x-axis up to 45 degree math pi that divided by 4. So if I will go on with that, I will pass this as rotate -x. You guys can see now the rotation is a bit different. It's on 45 degree. If I will come up like that, if I'll go on Control Shift R, you guys can see the rotation is up to 45 degree from x-axis. You guys can see like the plane is not now straightened anymore. Before it was straight, then it's coming halfway or midway between two objects are under to the plane and two of them are above to the plane. But now it's moved to 45 degrees, so half of these are coming inside the plane, half of them are outside up, and these two are totally above to that. Okay, so simply like this you can pass the, you guys can go down to it as well, and you can see some of the objects coming down as well. And this is the way like to pass, like you can say rotate x-axis like this. You can do rotate y-axis as well and rotate z-axis as well. This is one way to pass rotation. There is another way to pass rotation as well, is simply if you go here, you can copy that one. This is another way to pass rotation. Simply you can pass direct rotation and you can tell them that just change the x-axis, y and z keep it same. This will give the same results as well. Simply you can see just it's rotating on the x-axis. If you want to move it to y-axis, just move the math.py to middle parameter and the first one keep it at 0. Now you guys can see if I will move Control Shift R, so that is simply moved on y-axis a bit up. Okay, if you want to keep it on the z-axis, simply the last parameter keep it as math.py divided by 4. See, you can see now it's changed on the z-axis 45 degree. So it's up to you any kind of rotation you want to pass, but this is really helpful and healthy. You can go on with that and understand it. So in my case, I want to use it with default value, so I'll not be using this. This is just for the explanation. So I'll be keeping it as it is in the middle of the frame like that. So that's it. I hope you guys did understand it. In case of any question, any query, you can comment us. You can reach us to our mailbox as well. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Until then, take care and goodbye.